wanted with you.
Hello, I'm right now going to a book club meeting and we're gonna exchange some books. So I'm bringing Death in Her Hands by Otessa Moshfegh because I didn't want to bring like something super popular because chances are that a lot of people have already read it. So yeah, now we're gonna go. So I just got back from the book club and I got Tuesdays with Maury. This is a memoir, a non-fiction book, and I got it in exchange for my book that I brought. And my current read is The Goldfinch by Donna Tartt. I'm currently 100 pages in, and The Bell Jar was my last read. I finished this a few days ago. Good morning. It is now Monday morning. And I just wanted to show you a little journal page that I made yesterday, and it's like books that I want to read next, which is always kind of motivating, and I always forget the books that I want to read, and like because there are so many, you know. I just made myself a cup of tea and I'm now gonna start reading a bit in The Goldfinch first, and then I would also like to start this one. I'm just gonna start reading it, so like maybe the first few pages, like 10 pages, just to start it, you know. And I sometimes really like to read different books at once because it's nice to switch it up a little in between. I like that because if you're not in the mood for something, you can just pick something else, so that's nice. I often do that when I read non-fiction books because I can't read just non-fiction books. I can't motivate myself enough to like get through a non-fiction book only reading the non-fiction book, you know. Anyway, also I wanted to share something like advice that I saw yesterday. I think it was like a TikTok. I can't believe I'm like sharing TikTok advice on here, but it was really good advice because I really want to get more into classics too. And I saw a girl talking about classics and the way that we sometimes find it difficult to understand classics because they're so old and like the language is so old, but that doesn't have to do anything with intelligence. It's just about that the language is so way back that it's just natural that we can't understand it so well. So she said it's a really good like trick to get to understand classics, to like work yourself back. Like first read some classics that are newer classics, like read Sylvia Plath. So like work yourself back and not just go from reading fiction books that are very new right now and then just deciding to read something out of the 1800s, you know. So like I think that's a good advice, and I just wanted to share that because sometimes it's difficult to read classics and I really love reading classics and I want to do it more. And I made a list of books that I want to read, and I realized that they are mostly classics. I have a lot of classics I want to read. Yeah, anyway, so I'm now gonna start reading. Today I read like 60 pages in The Goldfinch. I didn't start the other book, I'm gonna do that tomorrow, but I just remembered that I never even like said what this book is about, and I'm gonna try to give you a little overview, like summary, without spoiling anything, but I can't spoil anything anyway because I'm only 160 pages in. So it's about a boy named Theo, and he's 13, and he lives in New York with his mother, and then there's like a terror attack in the Met Museum, the art museum, and his mother dies, and then his father is not really present, so he goes to a wealthy family the family of a friend of his, and it's like really sad because like he's just an orphan now, and it's so good so far. I love it. It's brilliant. That's the reading for today. Let's see how far we get tomorrow. Good night. It's like a storm outside today. It's really windy. I just came to a park to start this book here. I haven't started yesterday, so I'm really excited to start now. However, it is kind of cold today and windy, so I'm not sure how long I will survive outside. So I'm not gonna stay here in the park that long. I just wanna read the first few pages, and then I'm gonna go home and make a cup of tea and continue reading. But I just had to go outside for a little bit. I haven't been outside yet today, so yeah, I hope you can hear me. It's kind of windy. Denmark. I just read a little bit more, and today I read 55 pages in Tuesdays with Maury. It is very emotional, kinda. I didn't expect that, but it's really beautiful. It's like a professor who's like dying, and he's like talking with an old student about life and like the purpose of life. I love it very much so far, and yeah. I'm right now going to a bookstore, but not to buy anything, but just because this bookstore is so cute that I have to go, and it's only open like 3 afternoons per week. So I have to go there because it's so cute, and I have to show you. I wanted to get a new book app on my phone for a while now, because I always used Goodreads like for reviews and tracking my reading and making like reading challenges and stuff. And I really wanted to get a new one because I just don't really like Goodreads, to be honest. And I heard about good ones, and I now downloaded Storygraph. And I just didn't do it before because it's like kind of a lot to like, you have to export your entire library, and I had like so many books on Goodreads. But I figured out that you can just like export it. It's like so easy. You can like connect it and then it just does everything. But I had to like update a few reading dates, but it's fine. So now I have this new app, and if you also like want to track your books better and like not on Goodreads, it's such a nice app because you can do so much more. You can also like for example, when I go to the Goldfinch now, it even says like content warnings, which is very nice. And you can also see like the genres you read most and like the moods you read most, and it's just very nice. Like you can see so much more analytics, and it's so fun. I love it already so much better than Goodreads. So I'm glad I did that. And oh, today I read a little bit in the morning and then a little bit more in the afternoon, but not that much. And I read 50 pages today in Tuesdays with Maury, which is very, very wholesome, and it heals my soul. It's very good. I recommend this book if you want a wholesome read. And it's been a while since I've read something like a memoir or like a non-fiction book, which is really good. So yeah, see you tomorrow. Hello, I finished reading Tuesdays with Maury today. Really emotional and touching book, really wholesome. It's so nice, this new app that I downloaded. I'm really happy I got it, and it's so fun to like analyze what you're reading, because like I have kind of a genre list of the genres I read most, and the genre I read most is literary, but I don't know what is that genre. Like it's just like, what is literary as a genre? And then classics second, third mystery, and then fantasy, and then contemporary. And yeah, I didn't film much today. Anyway, see you tomorrow. Good morning. I only had a little time to read yesterday, and today also, like, I only have time right now with my breakfast to read a little bit. It's 7 a.m. right now, and I'm later going to go to like a sauna and like an ice bath with a friend of mine. And then when I come home, I have to do laundry and edit this video, like finish editing this video. And then my mom is arriving here with her friend. They made a road trip all the way from Switzerland to here, and I'm so excited for them to arrive. And also they're bringing me all my winter clothes and more ceramics and a bike, and I'm so excited for all of that because I only came here with one suitcase actually, and one small suitcase, so I need my stuff. and I'm very excited for that. So I'm gonna spend the rest of the day with them, of course. Thank you for being here. I'll see you in the next one, hopefully. Bye.